Now we will go through the 4 key steps to conduct the uroNIRS 2000 procedure. To start, simply click the Select Session button. Here you may either add a new patient or select from a list of existing patients. If you click on the list of existing patients, you will have access to data from previous sessions. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will add a new patient by clicking this Add Patient button. You are now prompted to fill in several fields pertaining to patient information. Once the patient information has been filled in, you will be prompted to validate the patch. To do this, hold the patch envelope along the right side of the tablet PC and click OK on the screen. Once validated, a message will pop up indicating the patient ID and expiry time for the patch. Simply take the patch out of the envelope and attach it to the sensor. Peel off the adhesive backing. Proper placement of the patch is critical for the test. Have the patient in the supine position. The optimal spot for the sensor is approximately 2 centimeters superior to the pubic bone, centered along the midline and with the notch pointing inferiorly. To do this, align the bottom edge of the patch along the top of the patient's pubic bone. Press down on the patch to make sure it is in full contact with the skin. The purpose of doing this is to shield the sensor from ambient light. Some patients may need to be shaved prior to the test to ensure that there are no gaps between the patch and the skin. It may also be helpful to reduce the lighting in the room. After the patch is placed, the patient can then take the voiding position. It is important to instruct the patient to keep still throughout the test.
Are you ready? Please remain still during voiding.
You may begin the test by selecting Start. All 4 channels are now being monitored to establish a baseline. At the top, concentration tracings for hemoglobin, deoxyhemoglobin, and total hemoglobin of the detrusor are shown. The bottom tracing displays the uroflowmeter reading. Once a baseline has been established, you may instruct the patient to begin voiding and at the same time tap the Permission to Void event marker. As soon as urine flow is detected, the changes to uroflow data will be displayed in real time. During the test, you can annotate events by clicking on the predefined event buttons or add comments with the custom event button. When urination stops, click the Stop button to end the session and save the data. The next step is to measure the post-void residual volume and enter this PVR measurement when prompted. Click the Summary Report button to automatically generate a diagnosis report. You may print the report or save a copy on the computer. This report contains the session information, patient information, NIRS, uroflow, and ultrasound data. NIRS, Qmax, and PVR data are applied to a proprietary algorithm to determine whether an obstruction exists. Patients will be classified as either obstructed or unobstructed. This concludes the NIRS testing. As you can see, this non-invasive procedure requires only 1 operator and takes less than 10 minutes to complete.